Okay. Well, I'm back, and I hope you all are making the switch over. Should be back still right where you were, but just a new session. So let's see if everybody comes back. Mm-hmm. All right. Let me pull this up. You see where we're at here? Yeah, this switching over. I'm sorry. I hope it wasn't too confusing for everybody. And this should be. Hmm. That's funny. Yeah, hi Sharon. I'm just trying to. Yeah, I was just checking to see here on Facebook. But as long as you're here, I'm just going to go with that. I'll tell you, Facebook's been so weird. It's been very, very strange. All right. 4:30. Okay. It finally showed up. Good, good, good. Okay. Well, eventually everybody will make the transition over. So I hope you've had fun today. Sometimes it's kind of nice just to spend the day, and get to see different projects. And let me see what we're going to do here. Yeah. Like I said, okay, so this was my whole big thing is I don't know if you've all seen ITD has some rice papers that they've been doing their 3D effect. So the rice papers, let's see here. All right, this is one of the rice papers that you get, just to give you an idea. There's a bunch of different designs, but what happens is, if you can see, and I'm going to explain this to you, there's the wreath. This is the base, and then the corresponding sheet is all these little pieces, so that you fussy cut those out, and then you build them up to make the 3 dimension. And I was really fascinated with the whole thing. So that's what I decided to do and show you how easy it is. So let me put this away. And what we're going to do, all right, let's put the stuff in bags. I see not many people made it back. They might be watching this later on. What we're going to do is I went through my stash and found the famous paper mache hat boxes. And I have 3 of them. So what I did is I did it in different stages to show you how I put it together and how to do the flowers. And then you won't have to watch me fussy cutting. So let me flip over my camera. Yeah, real quick. Okay, that looks good. Okay, got a few coming back. Oops. All right. I hope you can see that okay. So to start with, what I did is I was showing you on the rice paper. This was one of the wreaths. And then after I went through the mounting, and these are mounted on fabric. So this is the interesting part about this whole thing. So I've just got that separated in a bag. Here's the second one. And then this is the one that I'm making a little more progress on. So this was the wreath. And I have all these little flowers. So I hope you really like this as much as I do. I know ITD and a lot of people have been posting tons and tons of these. You can put them in frames, and they're mounted on fabric, so they're really durable. All right. So let me show you. We'll start with the basics on this. So what you get, this is a really important thing too. Anytime you're dealing with fabric, my favorite is always 100% cotton. Now, ITD is also saying use batiste. Now, batiste is nothing more than a different type of 100% cotton, and it's almost like a gauze. It's almost a see-through. It's kind of sheer, and it's very, very soft. So that's important. Just, you don't want to use anything too heavy anyways, because you're going to be cutting out and you want to be able to shape it. So what I'm using here is the Pentart. It's the decoupage, varnish, and glue for textile. So what this is going to do is going to attach the rice paper to the fabric and seal it at the same time. All right, so there's no magic about it. I just have a little piece of cellophane here. And when I first did it, first time I did it, I wasn't too sure how much to use. And this is one of those cases where you don't want to go, make it soaking wet, but make sure that you get it completely covered. And I should probably come in just a little bit closer on this so you can see. Hold on 1 second and we'll bring this in. There we go. Oh, you know what, Caroline? That's a good question. 100 years ago, I got this brainstorm about rice papers and a heat and bond. And yes, it works. As a matter of fact, I used the heat and bond on a rice paper and put it on fabric. And then I sealed it with some decoupage glue. But when I was finished, I actually stitched it and turned it into a quilt. So yeah, you can do all those things with this rice paper and fabric. Well, hi, Monica. How are you doing? I'm glad you're here. So yeah, that was a good question, Caroline. There's a ton of stuff you can do it because basically this rice paper, it's almost like a fabric in itself when you think about it. But yeah, once that heat and bond is like a magic. So yeah, you can do that, then seal it. And as far as the quilting, I was careful, to not punch through, but I had some batting and turned it into a regular quilt. Okay. So now you can see I've got a good coat on it. First time I did it, I really didn't soak it as much. And it lifted a little bit, but that was no big deal because I put more glue on it and just drove on. So now that you got this done, close this up. And you'll see how fast this goes. Let me set that aside. And I just peeled it right up. Yeah, and when I wasn't trying to be too neat, I actually just did the gluing right on my glass mat. And here we go. We're going to dry. Let me bring it a little closer. Hi, Blanche. Yeah, hi again. I'm glad glad you found me again.
But this does dry pretty quick. As a matter of fact, I did the three wreaths and another extra piece from start to finish in like 20 minutes dry. So this isn't like an all-day affair. It's almost dry now. And that's why this lighter weight fabric is a good thing to use too, because it's not too heavy. It's just enough support. Here you can actually see it drying.
Okay. Oh, Sharon wants to know where I get my fabric from. Well, tell you the truth, Sharon. I used to do dollhouse miniatures and miniature shows, and I was like the Joanne Fabrics for miniatures. So I have bolts of fabric, and it just so happens I have a big bolt of white Swiss Batiste heirloom. So you can search around. I know it's available. I don't know if Joann's actually carries it. It's but look for 100% cotton. And the Batiste, like I say, you can actually see some of it is actually even got more of a weave to it. It's almost like a gauze. So it's one of those maybe just to shop for. But if anybody is interested, here in the U.S., I'd be glad to accommodate you. All right, so let's say this is all dry, and we're gonna go on to the next step. And actually, I'll show you once it is completely dry, then you're going to go in, and this is where the fussy cutting comes in. But I'm going to show you once it's almost dry, but you can see how easily this cuts through. It's a lot easier to cut than paper. It's softer, more pliable. So like on this one, you could cut this wreath out and maybe attach it to a bag, a makeup bag or, something like that. And because you do have the varnish on it, it's going to last. But see how easy this is. And it's still, you can't even hear it. So the next step is after you get it all dry and fussy cut it. This is the fun part. So you have all your pieces laid out. And I know a lot of you have done this with, just regular paper floors. So we're going to do exactly the same thing. I'll find my little piece of phone here. Oh, I'm sure it's here somewhere. Yeah, of course I set it aside somewhere. 1 second. Okie doke. So you've got the stylus, and all of this is just going to be stuff you've done. But now, having the fabric back, it holds up so well. So just work your way around. Take each piece, and depending on the size, use the correct stylus. It's actually kind of therapeutic. When they first started doing the 3D flowers, it was presented to actually use several layers, and I did a demo on it. As a matter of several layers of decoupage, glue or any kind of glue, and layer after layer after layer to build it up. But this with the fabric seems to really, excuse me, take this to a whole new level. And they have designed many, many different images just for this purpose. So this one you just have fun with it. And I'm trying to read the comments since I'm out here by myself. But know that I appreciate you being here. And I think we lost a few people because they didn't realize it was a two-part. So I hope you'll jump in again. So you can see it doesn't take a lot of time. You can use the different size stylus. And it's nothing more than what you would do with paper. But like I say, with this, it's just exciting that they actually specifically intended this to be a three-dimensional. So the images are great. They all work together. I really liked it. And you can play with this. And the fabric is it's nice. Yeah, like Caroline, you were saying, and heat and bond might actually work as well. It's ironable, that's for sure. But this actually becomes part of the paper, if you use the glue with it. That's just my impression. It's just a little more manageable. Okay, so this takes a minute or two. Get a bigger one. Let me just set these aside. Now, like I say, I've got 3 of them going right now because I had 3 hat boxes in my stash. And it just seemed like the right thing to do. Let me just finish these up quick. Oops. There are little pieces in here. The one has a bunch of little rosebuds. I don't know how I'll ever find them again. Or even I managed to cut them. They are cute. Okay, we're almost there. This looks like this belongs with the other set. And I believe it does. Yeah, I was cutting on the couch. Yeah, there are different weights of that heat and bond, for sure. So yeah, it's something to experiment with. I'm sure, like I say, when they first started doing the 3-dimensional flowers, they were just using decoupage glue, and then somebody got the aha moment and, put it on fabric. Well, that was great. Okay, so here we are with my with the hat box. And I started this one. What I did is just went through and, painted it with acrylic paint. And then I found I really like this. I tried to match it as close as I could, to the flowers. And I kind of liked it. So, I just used decoupage glue and just made stripes out of it rather than just paint stripes on it. And the only reason I'm showing you this is it took me like a while to figure out how to figure the spacing for these stripes. It was killing me. So I measured around with a string, and I was like, okay, so I know how long it is. Then you try to divide it. Yeah. Okay, that's math. So what I ended up doing, and I hope this works for you, took a strip of paper and I wrapped it around the box. And you see it's the same circumference. And then I laid it out flat. So I said to myself, let's see what it's like with certain width of stripes. So I started folding it in half. And then I folded it in half again. And then I said, well, okay, this is what I'm left with. So I folded this in thirds. All right. Got it. So then when I unfolded it, I wanted to make sure, because my brain wasn't working right, that I ended up with a stripe and paint and not two stripes up together. So I put a P for the paint. This would be paper, paint, paper, paint, paper, paint, paper, paint, paper, paint, paper. So I have a paint. So I knew it was going to be right. So then all I had to do was make my guess, the best consistent width for the stripes. Just line it up like this and then cut my pieces. This is the height of the box and this is the width of the stripes. So when you go to glue them on, all I did was lay it down in its place, made a pencil mark here and here, and went over here, pencil mark here and here, laid it on, pencil mark here and here, and then you can just go and glue them and alternate the stripes. So I hope that was like worthwhile, because like I say, I measured it in inches, I measured it in centimeters, and I was like, why isn't this coming out right? And the first time I did it, I thought, oh, this is great, because it was like 22 something. And then I realized that you had to have an even number. So that's when I started with the fold in the paper. So just for future reference, that's a good way to do it. And even if you're painting stripes, it doesn't make any difference if you're just using paper or paint. It's the same thing. You can just measure your distance. Okay, so that's my lesson for the day. Okay, so then now we're down to, we've got everything cut, ready to go. And like I said, I've got the boxes. All my boxes are ready. Just a plain top with primer. Oh, thanks, Caroline. Yeah, no, it wasn't totally striped. I thought that it kind of was like boring. It was like almost too easy. So I said, well, maybe a little bit alternating. But thanks. So when it came time for the top, the wreath, the base piece, would go on the top just like regular rice paper, but I still wanted the texture. I didn't want to just paint. So I went around and I found I had some rice paper. I don't even know where it came from, but you can get this off of Amazon. But see, it's got like the little fibers in it and all. So I thought what I would do is I just cut the circle same size. And then this way, if I wanted to go back through, see how the back, it's almost like a little watercolor image. So if I wanted to paint over it, at least I would have a surface, that was similar to the rice paper to pick that up. So put the rice paper on, and I have not trimmed it off yet, and I didn't sand it. So let me just do that. I just used my decoupage glue and varnish. Now this isn't the one for textile. I used the regular decoupage glue and varnish because I was attaching it to the lid. And that is, let me see where I put that. It's always handy. Oops. Okay, so there's actually two products involved here. It's basically, it's you take decoupage glue and varnish, matte finish, and that's what I use to glue this rice paper to the lid. So there again, I'm getting the glue down, I'm varnishing it, easy peasy. Just trim this down. A long way around that circle. Okay, all trimmed and ready. Okay, which brings us to the decision. I mean, I know I could put molds, I could do everything else, but it's so fresh. It was just so fresh and clean. I really thought I would just kind of let it go. And even as far as the background, I was still kind of debating whether or not just to try a little watercolor wash. And that's one reason why I varnished it, because with this paper mache, if you get it too wet, it's going to dissolve. But let me see here what we got. I have, see, that's a real pale blue. Now this is where it gets hard. So I'm going to do a little test here to see. I even thought possibly, yeah, some light splatters. That's another good. All right, let's try that. I think I got water here somewhere. That's a good idea. Like I say, it's just a little something to bring it together. But you can see with this rice paper as the backing, it really doesn't just stick out like a sore thumb. It doesn't look like I just glued it down. So that was just so what I was thinking. All right. Can you see where this is going? Do I need to get a little closer here? Hold on. Okay. There. Can you see now? If I just add a little bit of wash. What do you think about that? Aren't these some of the prettiest images? I swear. Oh yeah, look at there. That's like just enough. It doesn't need any more than just a little something to bring it together. Y'all agree with that? I was curious if that was going to work all right. Okay. That's the winter chicken dinner. So I can add a little more color, go into this beige. It just kind of finishes it out. Like I say, if I was going to frame this, I personally would just do it in a white matte and a white frame, because it's just so pretty. And there's so many variations on these wreaths, different color waves. So yeah, if you're liking this, there's so many options. Like I said, this is ITD. Okay, I'm not going to play with that anymore. But that's the way we're going to go with that one. And then, when you get to the different, see, oops, with the different images, see, this will be for the next box, which I think is pretty spectacular. I mean, I love this. And then even the dimensional ones have even the ribbons on it. So this has got a lot of potential. Yeah, I was so excited. I couldn't wait to get it. It only just, I was waiting and waiting and waiting to order it. And then it was like, gee, I better get this in if I'm going to use it today. So I'm still like in the exciting stage of this. But yeah. Okay. So now got our box going. We got the stripes. Oh yeah, they're even prettier in person. Yeah, they are. They're so pretty. So now the next part, and this is like something we've all done, is once you've got them puffed up, then all you have to do is just arrange them and layer them. Now they actually did them. You can see that it matches pretty well, to what's there. But this is the part, I mean, if you want to expand the wreath, the placement is everything, but you still have that base to work with. And this is the way we're going to seal it. Get old glossy gel. So you can see this is, except for sitting there and fussy cutting, which isn't terrible. This is a nice in the afternoon project. Like I say, put it in a frame, make a card out of it. This would be a fabulous card. No doubt about that. I think I'm going to hit for a fresh thing of nothing like a fresh jar. Okay. So now that you have all your little pieces, and you can continue to play with these too, pull them up, even with your fingers, they'll still manipulate. And if you need to go back at it, punch up some more. But I love these little flowers. These little ones are killer. Let me bring these back down here. Time to come back up again. Sorry, got in way too close there. Okay. I just want to make sure you can see and get this full effect of how great these are. So here we are. And I started looking at these earlier, and I thought, well, to fill up the thing, the lid, you actually could just bring this out just a little bit. You've already got the base. You've got 3 really pretty pieces. So you're already building the dimension. Let's see how that just comes alive. And then if you want to, just kind of fill in. And these little flowers can tuck underneath, but still, so you're not just having like a straight up in the air. And that's the thing with the heavy body paste. You're just going to really attach it in one place so that they actually do stand up. Yeah, this is almost like doing this is like picking a ephemera to use. But yeah, this could go any direction you want. Oh yeah. And yeah, see, I get carried away then, because really this, like, instead of keeping it all in, Why don't you bring some of these flowers out? Just like it. There we are. It's just a whole lot more fun. Rather than just keeping them all jammed up on top of each other. And kind of like that was a... Oh, see, that even gets better. Okay. Yeah, and it's another one of those, it's like everything old is new again. And I think it just kind of blossomed into a whole nother thing to do, especially with rice paper. But yeah, but see, it doesn't have to like follow the wreath, lay on top of each other. Since they've got dimension, why not? You go into a garden and they're not all lined up. So I think I can play with this one. But then, like I say, then why bother with molds and all that other kind of stuff to go with? This is just, it's clean, it's fresh, and just leave it alone as far as I'm concerned. And then for the edge of the lid, I think I'll paint that the same color as I did the box. I was debating whether to put paper. See, I did leave some decisions to be made. This wasn't a done deal. But if you can see, like for the lid, this is stark white. And we'll take a vote on this. Hold on, let me get too many things going here. All right. So I've got paper that could go around the edge to finish it off, or I could just paint the edge. Yeah. Yeah, I know this has got a lot of potential. That's why I really wanted to do this and show you. But it just triggered something like just so fun. But now I can't decide on this, on the edge. Let me pull this paper. I think I got one. And I think that would work. Sorry, I'm off camera. I'm cutting this strip here to... All right, so here's the vote. Is that going to be the edge of the box or just paint? I'm thinking that's not too busy. You know me, I'm a minimalist. But I think what's on the other side, it's not nearly as pretty. It's got writing on it, but the flowers are just kind of wimpy. Yeah, I looked at this paper for the side, then I saw this one, and I said no. Yeah, that's what I said. Yep, that's what I'm thinking too. It'll be cleaner if I paint it. I agree. Like I say, you can get too jazzy. It's like too much. And that's why I didn't just put a big wad of paper That's why I went with the stripes. A little more interest, but not crazy stuff. Let me see what we got here. We got milk white. What about just the flower strip? Which, oh, that's the one I thought. Sorry, stripe. Oh. Wait a minute. You mean not with any of the border? Yeah. You mean without this little deal here? This piece that looks like this? Yeah. And then paint it. It would kind of match. All right. I mean, regardless of how this goes, we're going to paint the edge of this. Grab me another brush. Here comes the kitty cat. What? He thinks he wants something, I'm sure. What? You can you hear him down there? Sorry, I'm quiet here. We'll just get this painted. It's like walking and chewing gum, ladies. Okay. All right, we're golden. And since it's been primed, it's not going to cover pretty well. At least it's not stark white. I know, he disappeared for a while. What do you want, baby? He's down here on the floor looking at me. Come up on your chair. Come. They're so cute. Come. Yeah. He's being pretty good, really. At least he's not walking along across my keyboard yet. Knock on wood. I shouldn't say anything. Hi, Patricia. So anyways, this is drying. Yep. All right. Now you're going to laugh because, I've got all these pieces cut out and everything, but this is the hard part for me, is just actually doing it, putting glue down and making it permanent. I don't know what my problem is. I like to mull it over and think about it and not rush it through. But I really just wanted you to get the full effect of this and how easy this is. You know, it's one of those with a little bit of effort and the right papers, you really get something good. Something to be proud to set out in your house. All right, I'm trimming down this sheet. I'm probably gonna have to get another one too to go around. I better have enough paper left over. And I see Sarah's still working in the background. Oh, thank you. Yeah, yeah, classy and elegant. You know what I mean? It's funny when one of my favorite phrases is understated elegance. You know, it's simple, it's classic, it's timeless. I just even I dress that way. You know, go with the classics. You know, I'll be wearing plain turtlenecks like for the rest of my life because it's simple, but it's still get the job done. Okay. Okay, is this the strip you want? I like it too. This is it. Is that a yes? Yeah, I think you were right. Just cut it down and just have the strip. All right. Like I say, now I've got 3 boxes going. I want to make sure that's dry. Okay, we got it. And then this one, and I'm going to finish these. This one, I've got this paper cut, and I'm going to do the stripes also. Got that paper. And this wreath. So that's, I like the little bit of green. And these flowers are already cut out and ready. I've already done those. This was an extra. And then for this box, that goes with that. Now this one, I found this paper. Now see what happens if you don't do the stripes and you just have paper. It's just paper. This one I really like, but I think I'll do the stripe with maybe a real pale green in between to kind of go with that. This is the rice paper, and then see this with. And see if you like that. And this is a little duller, than the flowers, but I still think it's got that little bit of enough green in it. And then see, here's the 3-dimensional flowers to go on it. And there's actually 2 of these. See, so you could go 2 high, 3 high, just make your own. But yeah, this is going to be this one. So like I say, this is the plan. I've got this box just about done, but I am stuck. I just don't want to start. I'm afraid to start gluing. Is that the craziest thing ever? But we will do this one. Yeah, this one will be good. And yeah, I'm happy with your selection. Look at that. I'm looking to see if Sarah's about ready to come back, which is why I'm kind of cutting this a little bit short because I want her to be able to finish too. But I think I'm going to like this box. I like it a lot. Maybe one of my friends will get it as a gift. Maybe as a get well gift. You never know. Sarah, how you doing?
I'm working on.
Are you about ready? Because I'm at a point you can come on back and work some more. You want to do that?
Give me a little while because I want to put more flowers. I decide to put the flowers in this one.
Okay. All righty. We'll give you a couple more minutes because Blanche is coming
Okay.
on in at a quarter 5:45. So we've got a few minutes. Okie doke.
Okay.
All righty. Let's see now. Glue this down a little bit more. Let me get another piece of paper. I'm gonna get this border on here. Yeah, this turned out actually kind of nice because it was actually like 12 inches. So let me get another piece. All right, there. So anybody willing to give this a try? Like I said, you can go over to the ITD Facebook page, and they've actually got more tutorials. So, but it's exactly what I'm showing you here. But some of the finished pieces are really nice. Like I said, I saw one, and they put it in just in a frame, but it was a white frame. I was thinking even like even if the mat or the backer or the mat was embossed, just a white on white. It's stunning. It's stunning. And since they just rolled in the door, I'm going to add them to the website soon. Yeah, 6 weeks, but I'm sure. Yeah, and like I say, it's just something different. Yeah, we do layers. Okay, we layer when we do mixed media. We layer, and you do it with flowers. Even the fabric flowers and all that kind of stuff, and you layer those. This was just nice. It was a little lighter, a little more delicate. I was pretty happy. It's funny how some things just really strike you. Okay. So all things being equal, I'm going to make sure I've got, this was actually 2 full sheets. Oh man, that couldn't get any closer. Okay. What I'm going to do is I'll glue this down, but then I'll go back over it with the decoupage glue and varnish to seal it. Sorry. Had to get a little up close and personal with this here. I think we lost quite a few people when we switched over to the second session. Like I say, I wanted to make sure it recorded. You know, you max out on the amount of time. You're kidding, really? Because I looked, it was on my iPad. Oh, I swear to God, you know. Okay. Winner, winner. You see where it went. Yeah, it's here on Facebook. But no, it's we lost quite a few people. Well, Blanche will bring them back in. Okay, we'll see how Sarah's doing. And Blanche, you're just about ready to come on, true? Alrighty. Well, this is what I got. And really, like I say, you know, I don't want to minimize it at all because I did take time, with the measuring, cutting, and gluing. But this is an afternoon project. This is something, it's fun. It's not difficult. And now see, this piece that I did earlier is completely dry. You can hear it. And let's say you could go in here. Let me show you. The Blanche is here. She's watching. Yeah, you're on in what, 15 minutes. But you can see how quick and easy you could do this. And it's really a lot easier than cutting through heavy paper. So yeah, I'm taking my time here with this because I will use this. And since it's on fabric, there's no reason why you couldn't attach it to, a fabric case or a purse. Yeah, nothing like better than watching somebody fussy cut. Okay, I'm almost all the way around. Okay, done and done. So just there again. So even if you wanted to do it You know, there's a whole sheet of these, as a matter of fact, with just the wreaths, not with the three-dimensional. So something like this on fabric, you know, put it on clothes, for crying out loud. Yeah, you could do that. Glue it down, stitch it down. Hi, Jean. But I just think that the possibilities are endless, especially since you put it on the fabric and it's not just paper anymore. And the images are just to die for. How you doing, Sarah? Okay. I'm going to bring Sarah back here. Okay.
I only have to put the frame and it's
Alrighty.
done. Yeah. I put the flowers from the album, from Vicky collection, and I think it looks good. I put the
Let me
moon.
bring it a little bit bigger here.
Yeah. I put the moon
There
and
we
the
go.
flowers to make
Oh,
it looks like
yeah.
a spring night.
Yeah. And you added another house too. I see on the side.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because
Yeah,
you only
and
had
both
the ones in
sides.
the front and another house.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So I
Perfect.
put flowers and I glue the rice paper.
Yeah. Good.
So I think it looks
Yeah, are you
beautiful.
happy too? Yeah. Yeah. Are you happy now that you finished it? It was like, and finished it right. You used different flowers though. You didn't use the ones that you had out, the blue ones, the ones
Yeah.
that the fabric flowers.
No, it's too big to put here and it
Oh,
will cover too much space. So I prefer to use the flowers from the album. You know, in the first page, you have these
yeah.
little flowers.
Mm-hmm.
I
Okay.
cut them and I glue here.
Yeah, that's good. So you had time to think about it, and yeah. So now you're happy with it. I know.
Yeah.
It's better. It looks
Exactly.
good. It looks really good.
Yeah,
Well,
I love the moon.
Yeah, that was a good idea too. And you got a little dimension to it too. It's not just plastered up against the back. You brought it, you added 3 dimension. Good.
Good.
Oh,
So I'm
we
so
got-
happy.
That you should be. Well, we got a couple minutes because I'm just about run through what I was doing, and I'll finish putting mine. I've got my hat boxes to finish, but a lot of gluing.
I can
And
be waiting.
yeah, it's one of those. You know how when you fuss with things and go, oh, it needs to be here, it needs to be there, you know. So maybe we can get Blanche on and give her, if she's ready, we can give her a couple extra minutes. But this is the box I was working on. So now I have all the little pieces
The flowers
to
look
glue on.
beautiful with the dimension. Are really
Yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah, I'm loving these. The images are pretty. But see, I was thinking about actually making them more than just a wreath, you know, and spreading the little flowers out. And if I was really geared, I could get some rice paper leaves, you know, and actually put some more greenery.
I think with more flowers look more natural and more real. I love it. And even when you put the paper and around the box, looks beautiful.
Well, thank you. It's coming together. But like I said, I don't know why. I've got this thing about putting glue, and it's it's like permanent. You know what I mean? I know it's crazy. It's just crazy town. But see, even just spattering the flowers outside of the wreath, is still pretty. Yeah. But I showed you how to do it, and I promise I will finish. I'm going to sit here and
we never have enough time to finish the projects, you know.
Always
we want to put something new and a little detail.
That's it. And you know, and like it's like, oh, maybe here, maybe there, maybe there. Okay, great. Okay. What is Jean Ann said she likes your wall of dies. You have your dye storage? I don't know what she's looking at behind you.
Who?
Your,
Sorry.
yeah, you have your metal dies on the back wall or something. You
Oh
have
yeah,
your dies. Oh, that's
yeah,
what she was looking at.
yeah. You know, I always have in this side because when I need something fast, I take it and I use it because I have a lot of boxes with
Yeah.
my cutting box. But I have a good organization because some boxes for the flowers and some boxes for the all the things I use.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Never enough.
I know. Well, we'll just wait for Blanche because, like I say, this project is so great and so easy. But did you see these are some of the sheets.
Oh, that's
This is just
beautiful.
one of the samples. Yeah, and what you do, this is they have them in the smaller size too. You know, the A3.
So you can take
This is
a little
A3, but they have
flower
the
and
A4.
give more dimensional.
Yeah, see, there's the wreath, and then then this part is the dimensional part.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, I think you might need some of these, don't you think?
Yeah.
Maybe in June.
Yeah. This one.
It's
I love
definitely.
it.
Yeah,
I love
they're definitely.
the blue flowers are beautiful.
Yeah, I know.
You
And
know,
you like the violets. Violets.
I love the violets.
Yeah.
My hands are blue.
Hmm. But yeah, this is just, and you know what? It's not. You don't have to limit yourself to just the ITV papers either, although they're fabulous because they were made to do this. But you know, if you have rice paper with flowers on it, just take them and glue them onto fabric, and you can do the same thing. So that's the whole deal
I
here.
can hear you. Sometimes your voice stop.
It's breaking up. No, just any rice paper, you know, with flowers on it.
Yeah.
Use your decoupage glue, put them on fabric, and you know you can build the same type of thing. But this is really the way to go to begin with, I think.
The last time you made a lot of beautiful projects. You know, you make a round with it's in your Facebook.
Oh, with the little houses.
Yeah.
Did it have the village? Yeah, that one. Yeah, I did. Oh no, there was two of them. Yeah, I did the seaside. You talking about the seaside?
This one, yes, I love it.
Yeah, that one's cute. And then I did this one when you're talking about little houses.
Yes, I love them too.
That's the snip art. But yeah, I'm like you with the houses. Give me houses. And what about that's about. Yeah, that's pretty much what I did lately. Well, no, I got another canvas I haven't posted yet. But sometimes, you know, it just takes a lot just to sit down and do it. You know what I mean? You can do laundry, you can ship orders, you can order stuff, or you can create.
It's never ending story because we started to play with some new collection and arrives a new one.
Well, I know.
And we want everything about this collection.
Yeah, no, it was a good one. So let me see, we got Blanche, we got 6 more minutes till we.
I show you
what
something.
Have you got to show me? Yeah.
I'm working on this, but I have to make the inside part. I only work on the outside part. So, you know, it's a floating box.
Oh my gosh.
And every part it's a window with interactive pieces.
Yeah.
And
Oh yeah, I remember that. You know, Blanche says she's backstage, but
and this is a train.
hold on a second. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
know.
hold on a second. I've got to just send Blanche a link. Hold on, she's in the wrong
Okay.
place.
Oh, she's in the last. Okay.
It could be,
And
but you know, that's the weird thing. It wasn't working right this morning. Let me.
So, and I
Hold
have
on.
to. I think it's too heavy. I put a lot of things so it opens alone.
Come on.
I can tell to Blanche on WhatsApp.
No, it's okay.
Okay. Yeah.
I had trouble this morning. It would not send the invitation through Facebook. I was doing a live chat like at 7:00 this morning with StreamYard to fix it. Yeah.
Wow.
So I had to I had to actually hand do sending the messages. I had to copy and paste. Got you.
Hi. I cannot listen to you.
You're kidding.
Mm,
Why not? Oh no.
I can see you, but I cannot listen to you.
This happened once
I don't know
before,
why.
remember?
You hear me?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yes.
I can hear you.
I can hear you.
You want to go out and come back again?
I can read in my iPad what you are saying.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah. Well, darn. Right.
Let me
It's one of
leave,
those.
and I'm going to go inside again. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah,
So-
it's funny because normally it's my problem, but if we both can
Yeah.
hear each other and see each other, so I know it was weird today. And like because usually, you know, when you send an invitation and then it pulls up Messenger and it sends it, it kept saying
Yeah.
it can't do it. So I had to copy the link. I had to go over to Messenger all by myself, not linking it, and paste it and send it.
Oh.
Yeah. At least I started that like 6 hours before the live, you know, and I was laughing with the lady I was chatting with. I go, man, I'm glad I started this early. She goes, yeah, no, didn't wait till the last minute. It was
I
terrible.
woke early today, and I when I saw the link, I asked you the time in your country, and because always we have a different time. You know,
I know.
3 months ago we have almost 2 hours of difference, and now we are in the same time.
I know.
So-
I know. It was weird. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because like Patricia and I are usually the same time. Now we're an hour different.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go figure that one. Well, we lost Blanche again. Okay,
Maybe
she's coming.
Okay.
Let's try.
Okay. I say goodbye.
Any better?
Hi.
Bye
I'm here
bye.
again, but I cannot listen to you.
Well, bye-bye, Sarah. Well, all right. Well, I'll tell you what, it'll be take it away,
Maybe
Blanche.
I can work, but I cannot listen to you.
Yeah.
Let me
Okay.
see if with this I can do something else. Mhm. Nope.
Hmm.
I have my earphones, but I cannot listen to you.
Right.
Well, maybe I can change the camera and I can
Hmm.
start the project. You can listen me, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Let me change
All right.
and I can start.
All right.
Mm,
Okay. So what we'll do, since Blanche can't hear me anyways, we'll just let Blanche take over the. There we go. Yeah. All right.
Okay. It's not nice that I cannot talk to you,
There we go.
but I hope you are listening to me.
Okay. Well, I'm sure everybody can hear Blanche. Let me get to Messenger here.
Okay. Great minds think alike. So I I was thinking about the project that I want to do today, and I found these beautiful papers from one collection of ITD. The collection is Winter Bouquet. They have beautiful papers. This is a rice paper set that I got. Here I have some rice papers. Then I have these that you can use for albums or for cards. I have these ones that here you can find maybe some wreaths or some compositions with flowers. And in this part of the page you can find the flowers that you can use for your 3D flowers. They are really beautiful, and also they have other size that is this one. As you can see, this is big, big, big. This is 40 centimeters by 28. So they have a lot of beautiful choices. Sometimes Cindy can get some of these beautiful 3D flowers. They have many collections that have 3D flowers. These are just great. They are not so colorful for spring, but maybe we can use these ones. You can see here that here you can find some of the flowers that you have in the compositions. Mm, maybe these are going to be great for winter, but I think that when you want to do an elegant project, you can use this kind of colors that are beige, white, cream, blue. So I choose this one. And as you can see, I hate fussy cutting. So I did it in advance because I don't want to spend a lot of time cutting all the flowers during the life. I have here this piece of paper, and I have here some of the flowers that you can find in the other part of the rice paper. This paper, I'm going to use this one in this part of this butterfly. I'm going to glue this paper, and then I'm going to put the flowers here. I'm going to show you how I did these flowers because they are not just fussy cutting. I have here a piece of cotton that also ITD have in their stash. These are cotton batiste. And when you don't have white rice paper, you can find this kind of fabric. As you can see, is very thin, and you can cut your flowers, then you can glue them here, and then you can use this kind of tools to shape your flowers with these ones. So I'm going to do just one right now, and then I'm going to do this with this tool, and I'm going to show you other products that I am going to use. These are from ITD also. Cindy gave me this um, 2 years ago, I think. She gave me that one in Dallas. And also for the project, I'm going to use this mold that it's from one of the last collection of Stamperia. I did this frame with clay. This clay is from this part of the mold, is this one. And I'm going to glue this frame here. I'm going to cut this Home Sweet Home. This is rice paper. So I'm going to cut this piece of paper and I'm going to glue this one here. So this is the project that I am going to do. I hope you can stay for an hour and a half, I hope. And I'm going to work as quickly as I can. So you have the flowers here, and these are rice paper flowers, and I'm going to cut, for example, I don't know, maybe this part of the flower or this one. The only thing that you have to do is to cut this one. I am going to use Pentar products. So I cut the flowers first. I know that Cindy showed us some flowers before when she was creating the project. I was like, oh no, we are doing something similar, but I didn't talk to her before, so we didn't knew that we was going to work in the same with the same products. So sorry for that. Here I have the flower, and here I am going to glue this in the piece of fabric. The product that I am going to use today for this one is going to be this. Is the Decoupage and Varnish Glue Textile. This is different from the other glues that I used before, because I used to use the Decoupage and Varnish and Glue Matte, but this is for textiles. So this is the one that I am going to use right now, okay? So the only thing that you are going to need is a brush, and I am going to glue this. As you can see, this is also varnish. So I am going to glue this in this part of the fabric, and here I am going to varnish. And then the thing that you have to do is to wait until this is going to be dried. And then you have to cut in the border, and you are going to get your flower with fabric. So it's going to be thicker, and it's not going to be just the rice paper. Also, the ITD ladies also use white rice paper. I didn't get the white rice paper here in Mexico, so maybe I'm going to look for that one in Amazon. And you can do the same process. You can glue your flower in the rice paper, and then you can give some layers of the decoupage varnish glue, not the textile one, the other one, maybe 2 or 3 layers of glue, and then you can put the flower, and then your flower is going to be ready to work with that one. For this butterfly, I'm going to prime first with the acrylic primer. This is the acrylic primer from Pentar. If you don't have the Pentar one, maybe you can choose any gesso that you have or any white paint that you have. Let me see if I have here a brush. Oh, it's so sad that I cannot speak with anyone. I don't know what happened with StreamYard today. So I'm going to paint this one because I'm going to place here the rice paper. And when I use the rice paper, always I want a white background as I can see better the beautiful colors of the rice papers. Any brand that you are using, it's better to have a white background. I can read your comments as I cannot listen to Cindy or to Sarah. I can read your comments. I have here the iPad in front of me. So if you have questions or you want to say, hello, Blanca, how are you? I can read anything that you want to type. Here in Mexico is 4 o'clock. It's very hot. So the products that I am going to use are going to dry really fast. Hi, Cindy. So sorry for this thing, but first I didn't have the right link. I think that I was in the backstage of the other live. And then I cannot listen to you. I hope you are listening to me without problems. So this is the butterfly that I am going to use. Let this dry. And here I have the frame. Here I timed this before. And I'm going to paint this one with the Decor Paint Chucky. The color is cream white. I'm going to paint everything. Then I'm going to glue the butterfly here in the top of the piece of MDF. And in the bottom, I'm going to paint some stripes with blue color, and then I'm going to put the frame right here. Okay. Hello, Helen. How are you? It's nice to see you. You always support my lives and the projects that I create. So thank you. Thank you, Helen. I missed the Sunday lives with miniature luxuries. There were a lot of Sundays that we didn't work, but these kind of marathons are really great because we can see all the other artists doing something different. Estamperia's new collections are really great. The last ones, I love them. Maybe I'm not a very colorful girl. For example, the garden new collection is maybe it's not for me, but Vicky's collection is great. The Brocante collection from Sarah, it's just beautiful. I love the teddy bears and that kind of collections are really beautiful because they are very romantic and maybe they have beautiful colors, pinks, blues, cream, a little bit of brown. But today I choose, as I know that Patty and Sarah were going to work with Stamperia. Of course, I tried to choose the other brand that I can get here. Um, that Cindy has, that is ITD. I love the papers from ITD. I love the collections that they have. And 1 or 2 months ago, the ITD ladies sent me this box with a lot of rice papers and papers for albums, and they are just great. Let me try this a little bit, and maybe I'm going to need another layer of this color. Yes, I know, Cindy. You are very romantic too. I know that the collections that you used to use are very, very romantic. I also see the collections that you have from Alchemy of Art. They are really great, but I cannot get them here in Mexico. So we have to do something. This is not as old as Sarah, so I hope this is going to work during all the life. It's so sad when the thing doesn't want to work anymore. So this was one beautiful color. And here I'm going to glue this one. Uh, I don't know where it's going to be better. Maybe in this side. As I want to keep the flowers here. I'm trying to see where are going to be the flowers. If I could, because I have here this piece. Yes, maybe here. And now I'm going to use the other glue, that is the decoupage varnish glue. Painter has um, the two versions, glossy and the other one, but I always prefer the matte one. So let me use this one. Uh, Here we are. We're going to need a little bit of paint right here. I have here maybe 35 Celsius degrees, so it's very hot. Maybe my glue is going to dry so fast. This is varnish too, so I'm going to dry this one and then I'm going to apply the varnish layer, okay? Here I have this. And I am going to put this part Sometimes I try to use these parts to glue here, and maybe they are going to be great. As you can see, here is the butterfly. Right here, maybe let me put this because it's going to be complicated to turn in this part. Maybe I can glue this right here. And I can start with the borders as I don't want this to be perfectly glued. I love this kind of colors. They look like vintage colors. They are not so colorful as I told you. And let me put here. Maybe I'm going to cut this later with the cutter. Yes. I want to give this this layer. It's really important to use the varnish. If you have any kind of different varnish, it's okay. If not, maybe you can use kind of glues, as you are going to buy only one product instead of two. It looks great. So maybe let me try to cut some pieces of the same colors. I have here a piece of blue. When I create these patches, I prefer to put the rice papers in this way instead of using the scissors. So maybe we can use this piece of paper here. And later I'm going to sand this piece of paper, okay? And here, let me see, maybe this piece. Here. Mhm. In this way, you don't have to have problems with the colors that you can choose. You only have to glue some pieces of the same rice paper, and then you can sand them, and then you can give another layer of varnish, and you are going to have a beautiful paper. When the layers of the of this glue paper are completely dry, maybe you can sand completely and you are going to have a better surface. So I'm going to need more time. But as you know, we are working real fast today because this is the day of the marathon. So I don't have all the time. Maybe I can finish this kind of details later. So as you remember, I cut the pieces of the beautiful flowers previously. They have cotton right here, and then you can use this the size that you choose are depends of the size of the flowers that you are going to have. And maybe you can use, this is a piece of foam, thicker foam that I got. So as you can see, I can do this to give this a beautiful shape. And here. And here you can see that I can work with this piece of paper because it's not thinner as the rice paper. It has it's thicker because of the fabric. And also I did this small cuts with the scissors. When I cut the flowers, I also cut these parts as I have the petals. So let me work with this one. Also here in the foam. If you don't have the foam, maybe you can use a sponge like this one that it's thicker, and you can work here. But sometimes it's better to get this kind of foams. So you can work with these flowers in this way. If you watch the tutorials from ITV ladies, maybe you can see that also sometimes they use pieces of clay or they use heavy body gel, huge amounts of heavy body gel. For example, in these parts in the middle or here, they put a lot of heavy body gel here and here, and you can get better shapes, and also you can have your flowers or you make the flowers stay in the shape that you are giving them because you are going to have the heavy body gel right here. Here is a flower. Here, this is smaller. So I didn't put this part. Okay. And here. And maybe this is going to be the last one. If you see the flowers that you can get in the same rice paper, you are going to see that you have different layers of the same flower. Some of them, for example, this one is the same flower as this one. So you are going to have 3 layers of this flower, the background, this one, and this one. So the flower is going to be bigger. So, for example, here, you are going to see that I have this flower right here. So here I am going to put the heavy body gel. This is a heavy body gel. This is from Pentart. Also, they have glossy and they have matte. I prefer, in this case, I prefer to use the glossy because it's going to dry clear or transparent. Let me see, where is my spatula? Okay. So the thing that I was telling you is that you can use huge amounts of heavy body gel in this part of the petals. And this heavy body gel is going to give me some dimension for the flowers. So, for example, this one is, in this case, is this one. I am going to glue just right in the middle. And as you can see with the fabric, I can get this kind of shape. Maybe you can move a little bit the flower as you can have more, as you can see both layers. For example, this one is right here. Maybe you can use another kind of glue if you are not giving the shape. Yes. It's not going to be flat anymore. Maybe this one is going to be right here. Let me see, where's the flower? Okay. This flower is, in this case, is this one. It's going to be this one. So in this case, I have 3 layers of the same flower. And this flower is going to be right here, okay? Let me see, where's the shape of this flower? Here. These are the centers of these flowers. So maybe you can put here a huge amount of the same heavy body gel, or you can use, for example, a piece of clay. And you can glue this right here. I'm not going to push because I want this heavy body gel to give me this dimension that it's going to be not flat, the center of the flower. So right here. Or as I told you, you can use a piece of clay, and this is going to be the center. So these are going to be my 3D flowers. As you can see in the paper that I showed you before, I have here more flowers. So if you want these flowers to be in 2, 3, 4 layers, maybe you can use all the flowers that you can got here, and you cut them, you glue them in the cotton, and then you put this in this part. I also have here, let me see, I put some with the big shot, some leaves. So I am going to use them, these ones right here. Let me see which ones are going to be good for this. Maybe these ones. So you can use all the things that you want to give this another look. It's not going to be flat anymore. I didn't put the small ones. Maybe later. See, I have here the express glue. And I am going to glue this. Not completely, as I want this to be with dimension too. And here you can use also chipboards or any other things that you have. Oh, thank you. I hope you like this one. So if you want, let me see for I have here another product. This is the contour liner. This is from Pentar. The color is pearl. And with this contour, maybe I can put here some points. I don't know if you can see it. This contour helps me also to do some, let me see if you can. It's useful to do something like this or like this. So if I want to play with this butterfly, maybe I can use some lines here. Here. just playing. Maybe here, instead of using pearls, you can use this contour. And with Pentar, you can find this contour in different colors, red, green, gold, silver. They have different colors of this product. They are just great. Here I am going to glue the butterfly in some minutes. So let me draw a line right here. I don't know which line is it. I have here the ruler. I am going to put a line right here. Let me see, where's the type? Take this right here. The needle is going to be here. This is 25 centimeters, so I'm putting the mark at 12.5. And I am going to put here some lines. It's easier when you have the tape. As I am going to paint some of these lines. These are going to be cream and blue, cream and blue. For example, I am going to put this right here, but I am not going to use this one. You only have to this. Here you have a beautiful paper, maybe with beautiful stripes. Maybe you can glue them here. It is easier for me to do the stripes. I don't know if you see one of the tissue box that I did with some bees. This was the way I used to do my stripes. They are easy, and you just need a piece of this tape. So these stripes are going to be blue. The color that I am going to use is this one. The color is flax blue, I think. It's very light. This is the color. This is also from the Decor Paint Chucky. Why I'm used to use these paints, because they are, when they dry really matte. And I used to paint in this way. as this is vintage, it doesn't have to be perfect. But we don't want to spend a lot of time here, right? Oh no. This happens when I'm working really fast. I'm going to in that one. So sorry. So let me clean my hands. I use my baby wipes in the morning. I am going to find this again later. Sorry for this. Okay. And let me put again this thing. And with the same sponge, can paint the borders of the butterfly. And this way you can give this a little bit of shadow. Okay. I'm not going to glue the butterfly right now because as you can remember, I have to cut this with the cutter later because right now I have here the contour liner and it's not completely dry. But the butterfly is going to be right here. Maybe if you want, you can let me clean a little bit my desk. Here I have white paint. Let me clean another spatula. And here, let me see if I have here brush. with some water. You can mix your white paint and you can give this some scatters. And paint this. Let me dry this. Let me dry this a little bit. Here is going to be our butterfly. And let's paint this. Here is going to be our butterfly. And just let me finish the frame that I have here. For the frame, I am going to paint this with white paint that I have here. It's very quiet right now. I don't know what are you doing when you are painting or creating, but I used to watch Netflix or any movie or something. And right now that it's very quiet, it's like it's boring for me. Here I have another color. This is the color. The color is Mandel. This is also from the Decor Paint Choki. As you can see, I love to use this kind of paints. I did this before and it's not completely dry, so I have to do it very careful because I don't want to have I want to keep the frame, not just a piece of clay. As I told you, this was the silicone mold. I don't know which ones do you prefer, but I prefer this silicone mold instead of the plastic ones because I use in these ones the resin without fear of breaking the plastic molds. So I prefer these ones. I know that they are expensive, but I hope that they are going to last forever. as I finish everything, I have to use the varnish. This is a beautiful color. Let me paint the center with this is color white. This is also from the Decor Paint Shoki. And here I am going to glue this thing. I am just using a little bit of water with the brush as I can cut this piece of rice paper easily. And here I am going to glue this one, okay? Nice to read that, Sarah Leah. I hope you are enjoying these kind of lives because we try to show you a lot of the products that Cindy has in her store. They have, for example, she has ITD, she has Pentart, she has Stamperia, she has a lot of beautiful brands, and you can find a lot of things in her at her store. So you just have to look miniature luxuries, and I am using the decoupage. I didn't tell you, but I am using the decoupage varnish glue. As this is varnish too, I am going to put a little bit of this varnish in the frame. I know that we have different styles. For example, Patty used to work with different kind of techniques, and she loves Stamperia. I am in the design team from Pentart. That's why I prefer to use Pentart in my projects because I have a lot of products from Pentart. Sarah is with Stamperia, so she loves to show us how she paints her beautiful molds. The projects that she creates are always beautiful. Jean, I don't know which is going to be her project, but she used to show us scrap projects, cards, and albums, and that kind of stuff. Cindy used to play with everything. But we hope you are enjoying this. Let this dry. And for example, I'm going to show you one of the best varnishes that I love from Pentar. I love this one because this says soft touch. When you touch your creations that have this kind of varnish, they are going to be really, really soft. They are great. So I am going to use this varnish to varnish all the this MDF piece. And then you can use stencils and any other projects. But first you can use your varnish, as you can maybe have some mistakes, or maybe you don't want the color of the antiquing paste or antiquing gel that you want, and it's easier to clean them if you have the varnish previously. So always use your varnish, any kind of varnish that you want. For example, with Pentar, they have solvent varnishes or varnish that are just for any other paints. And this kind of varnish are good for the decor paints that you can have. And then you can use, for example, the antiquing gels or the antiquing paste or the antique paste or anything, and it's going to be great. Let me try. I don't know which time it is. I finish. I'm going to finish this one. This one too. For example, for this one, I am going to use the antiquing gel just for the frame. Remember, these kind of gels are water-based. You don't have to use any solvents or anything as we have to use them before. And we can use a little bit of water if we want to clean more of this antiquing gel. These antiquing gels from Pentar came in different colors. You can find them in patina blue, in green blue, in black or olive, this umbra, brown, ochre. They are great. So you can use them in your beautiful molds, or also if you love to paint furniture, you can use them too. And when you have these ones, as I told you, I don't find my baby wipes, so I have here a piece of cloth, and I can clean this. I have here the baby wipes. I found them finally, but as you have the varnish, you can clean more of the antiquing gel that you put. If you don't have the varnish, maybe you can clean the mold, but you cannot take off all the antiquing gel that you want. Okay, that's why I prefer to use the varnish and then apply the antiquing gel. Maybe then I can use this wax paste. The color is brass. Let me show you. It gives a little touch of metallic color, just in some parts. Okay. And let me close this one and this one. I have to finish the butterfly because, as you remember, I have to cut this perfectly in this part, but the butterfly is going to be here. I have also here the antique paste. With the antique paste, you can use them, for example, in the borders, and you can apply with a brush or, for example, with your finger. I used to use my finger for this kind of effects. And as I have the varnish, I know that I can clean a little bit of the antique paste that I don't want. I used to use a lot my fingers and my hands. Or maybe if you don't want to use your finger, you can use an old brush and maybe give this like an old touch. Sometimes we used to do this kind of effects with brown color with acrylic paints, but for me it's easier to use this antique paste. And as I have the varnish, it's very clear. If I don't have the varnish, the color is going to be darker. And this is going to be here. And let me see. I am going to put this right here. This is a beautiful lace that I got here in Mexico. So let me put this in this part. And I can glue this with the express glue. And you can glue this one with the express glue too, or with the heavy body gel. And that's it. I just want to clean a little bit of the fancy space that I put here. Hi!
I've been here.
I have finished.
Beautiful.
Let
I've
me
got Ying is coming.
turn on my
We've got Ying. We've got her
Okay.
overhead view. I don't know if we'll see
I
her.
hope I can listen to you with my other phone.
Yeah. Yes.
He's talking.
Ying, are you all set?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay. We're
So
gonna
thank you.
love
It's
you.
pretty butterfly.
Yes, it is. Okay, there we go. Okay, so you're gonna keep it just to overhead?
You want like you want me talk to people first
No,
or okay.
yeah, go ahead. No, you're
So
fine. I put you
okay.
full screen.
All right. So today we are gonna working on a star album. This is what you will need for the this piece is 8.5 and then 5.5 and then you score in the half place, which is 4.5 inches. Then you will need 6 of them. This will be the base, and then and then you will need a 6 piece of 5.5 inch is this length, and then the width is 7.5 inch, and you score at 3 3/4 inches. So you will need 6 of them as well, and then the last 6 piece will be 5.5 inches, and then 6 inches, and then you score 3 inches. Okay. Now it's really a very simple album, but it turns out really stunning. So we just need to glue the edge, just the edge, 2 edges. Okay. So this is the first page. And then we will glue the small pages over this one. Then that's the one corner. Okay. Yes, I will put the measurements right here. Can you guys see it? Or
Yeah,
it's
I
too
already told him you'll put it on the Facebook page like you
Yeah, and
usually
I
do.
also will put on the Facebook page. And this is really simple and fast project, which Mother's Day is coming. So I think it's really suitable for any occasions. Just need to pick the papers.
No, it's going to be great. I'm staying quiet in the background, Ying. You just go
Yeah, I
ahead.
feel so quiet.
That's okay because you've had a tough day. You were busy all day.
Yes, I had a vendor shows today.
I know you did. So I'm just going to let you go through your project and just do your thing. All right.
So this is the one corner, and then we will go ahead and do a second corner. Yeah, we had a thunderstorm as well too, like
Oh,
since
no.
yesterday, and then today is raining all day. But
Oh,
I mean, I'm doing all right.
that's good. Yeah, I saw a picture of your setup. So that, it was inside, wasn't it?
Yes, last year I
Okay.
was outside, and it was a winter, and it's windy. My tent was blown away. So I'm
Oh,
like,
no.
next time I must be inside.
Yeah, well, that worked out for you then because you had a rainy day. That's all you need.
Right. Yeah, because I signed up 3 months ago, and you never know the weather.
Right, right.
Okay, this one. Yeah, like I will post the measurements after everything is done, then I will post it.
Mm-hmm. No, we know you always do. You do a good job.
And I really love this paper. It's really cute.
Oh, you got it. Okay.
Yeah, I'm using it.
I thought you'd like that one.
Yeah, it's really cute.
I sent you a new friend. Because I'm going to make a mother's card for both of you.
Okay, sounds good.
He's so cute. He missed you.
Yeah, he's missing me all day.
I already made one in school, so I'm going to make one out of scratch. We have to do
That's just so clever.
Hmm?
I like
Yeah,
the way
and
that's
so
going together. That's so cute.
I think they are half-inch difference.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I use
Then like this. So we did the 2 corners right now. Then later we will put it together.
Okay.
And the third one.
so this is all for my ideas. The people.
I'm going to run up and get a drink of water. So
Yeah.
you're in charge of the show. I'll be right back.
All right. It's very quiet right now. Nobody talk. Nobody comments.
But they're watching. They're watching.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Yeah. Okay. This side. And take a small pick. Like I'm using the double side adhesive right now, but what you need is just a little glue on the edge. Then you're good to go. This side. Okay.
Those cats were looking for me when I went upstairs. It's like, where have you been?
Right.
You know how that goes, right?
How's the weather there?
It's hot. As a matter of fact, when I went upstairs, we had the windows open earlier, and I said, "Oh man, we got to close those windows, turn on the air conditioning." It was just about 80.
Wow. We
Yeah,
are about like 65-ish.
Oh, that's still comfortable.
Yeah. But yesterday was kind of about 80, and then we had a thunderstorm warning, and then it's kind of raining, had heavy winds.
Yeah, it's funny how the weather goes because, like in the morning, it's kind of cool, so I open the windows. I love the air, but then it gets hot, and you have to turn on the air conditioning, so you can sleep at night. And then in the morning, I got to turn on the heat because it went down to 50. It's
Right.
crazy time, but that's okay. As long as I can open the windows.
Right.
And we're past the pollen season, so everything isn't yellow. We have,
Right.
oh my gosh.
I heard it was bad. The pollen this year.
Yeah. The car just gets covered, so if you don't drive it for a while, it just got this layer of yellow. So I go out there with the Swiffer duster and dust off my car.
Yeah, and then our weather is like we had a warm weather, and then we got a cold again, like ice below zero again, and then my peach tree, the flower was like dead, like they never had a
Oh,
because you know how they warm up, and then they're starting to have the bulbs and
Right.
the icy stuff just to kill the bug. I only had a little bit.
Oh, that's a
at the
shame.
top.
Mom.
Yeah.
This is for Cindy.
Okay. Oh, he made you a card.
Oh, that's the cutest thing ever.
Oh boy.
Oh, he's adorable.
He said, "This is for Cindy."
Oh, that is the cutest thing. Thank you.
Okay, 2 more to go.
I actually wetted it up because if you wet it up, it actually adds a texture.
Oh, okay.
That's why I wetted it. It didn't ruin it, but it actually got it a little wet.
Okay.
So when I write it, I get it white.
Oh,
That goes for Cindy, I did.
okay. I will tell her. Okay. He's so.
That's a good one. Now, didn't you say your parents were coming?
Yeah, they are here now. They
Okay,
are
I was
already
thinking
about
so.
like a month. What?
I thought they were going to be there pretty soon. Yeah.
Yeah. I picked them up the end of March. They are here about like a month already. Time flies.
Wow. Yeah.
Hi there.
I'll bet they're having a good time with them.
Hi.
Yeah.
Hi.
Hi.
He's only 4 years old. Vincent, come on, say hi.
Vincent is fine, buddy.
No.
I'm glad you like this collection.
What?
I'm glad you like this collection. It was a fresh one. You needed some fresh
No,
stuff.
my Hot Wheels.
Yeah, it's really cute.
You want my Hot Wheels?
Yeah.
They are fine, buddy. Go play. Go play.
Whoa.
Go play, buddy. He's all about my little one. The youngest one is all about Hot Wheels.
Oh, geez. Yeah.
Yeah, he loves Hot Wheels.
And he knows all the names.
Hmm.
My brother's a fan of Hot Wheels.
Okay. Okay. So making the last corner. Then we will put it together. How's everybody's weekend?
Everybody's been pretty quiet today.
Yeah.
Any big board box yesterday, big, small. Yes, last night I saw a purple lightning strike near our house. I was looking at it and I was like,
Mhm.
"Are you kidding me?" Then I told my parents, and then I flew up. My God.
Oh, okay.
They absolutely want your attention. They love you.
Right. And you know, he always talks when I'm doing my live, and he just likes to talk to everybody.
Me?
Yeah.
No. That's the athlete. No big cow.
No. Smaller.
What the?
Smaller.
candy. Pumpkin candy. Pumpkin candy. Pumpkin candy.
Okay, so this is the last corner. Now we still gonna put a knot, like you gonna put a little bit of glue at the edge, and then just at the edge, then
All right.
we'll get a album.
这个几箱很难啦，哎
Mom.
哎，几箱？上面怎么发？几分钟啦？2分。
7分钟。
OK。
Yeah, right. Okay.
I need paper soda.
还冇处理，处理你
And none on the inside, right?
Not right. I will just wanted to see. I think if we just need to do outside, and it will be
Okay.
fine.
No. No.
I did.
Oh, that is.
I did.
No.
You've got a house full.
Yes. Now we are like our house is full.
Oh, wait. Yes.
Yeah. So many people.
Well, your
right now.
parents haven't seen them in how many years though? It's been a couple of years.
It's about like my dad hasn't been here for about like 4 or 5 years.
Wow,
And
that's a
my
long time.
mom's about like 3 years.
Wow. That's a long
Yeah.
time.
Really long time. I haven't seen them for this long.
Yeah.
See, this is about like some already.
Yeah, it looks good.
So this one is really a simple project.
It's great though.
Yeah, the outcome's really good. Even it's simple.
That's that movie. Give me a movie.
And then the other one,
Okay.
last one. Yeah, I don't think we don't really need to glue the inside, just to the
Yeah, it
outside.
doesn't seem like it.
That would be fine. And then we're gonna put the
Mhm.
paper this side and both sides. So
Okay.
okay, now the last side, glue. All right. So those are the 6 parts like this now.
Mhm.
So if you want to kind of stand on the table, so you probably need like a clip.
Yeah. You could
because
put a magnet.
glue them. So like you can put a little cute clip right here, and then it still looks good like this side.
No.
Then we're gonna
Yeah.
decorate we're gonna decorate 3 sides, and I want to leave those out.
All right. Okay.
Then we will see. So next I'm gonna put the covers. Those are the one cover and then one back. So I'm gonna use one of these. So I'm gonna pick this one as the back side and then this one as the front. So they gotta give us a little space to decorate.
Okay.
Hey, can you volume down a little bit?
I watch a movie.
They are trying to watch a movie at family time now.
12 times.
Yeah. So this would be the back.
Is that good? I watching a movie.
Alright.
You watching a movie? I watching a movie.
So that's the back.
Oh, good.
And we're gonna do the front.
I watching a movie.
Okay, go sit down.
Ready.
They are so active.
Oh, I know. Well, you had a lot of the prep work done on this. That's great. You had everything cut, ready to go. Good for you.
What?
I said you had a lot of the preparation done already. Everything's
Yeah.
ready to go.
So this is the front. Then we can decide to use what we need. I kind of want like a clock, and then I don't know if it will fit, but I want like a clock, and then put enjoy every step.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't know if it will.
Well, what's going on over there? Paranoid Smurf. Winner. Loser. Karate Smurf. And vanity, farmer, painter, baker, magician, scuba, policeman, therapist. Sometimes I just feel blue. There's even leading Smurf.
It's actually really.
Yes.
So put this one on it,
And then
and then
Papa Smurf. I sort of love this place, but this isn't a story about or clumsy, or any of them. It's about the only girl in our world, Smurfette. But that's not the only thing that's different about Smurfette. It was created by the evil wizard,
Okay.
Gargamel,
like this.
using dark magic. He made
Yeah.
That's cute.
Then I will.
Luckily, I knew a little magic.
I was gonna put like a hope, but it's too big.
Yeah, yeah.
We can do
But
believe.
there was still one problem. Smurfette's name doesn't tell us anything about her. It doesn't tell us who she
Yeah.
is,
So we can put this one
what she does.
under.
So,
So this will be the cover that I'm gonna make. It looks really cute.
Yeah, I
Okay.
like that.
So I'm gonna glue them little bit later, and then the
Yeah,
inside
that's a good idea.
we're gonna do. Let me see if I can. Kind of just trim
哎呦，我有时
little,
当迷
kind
到
of
了。
make a little bit of shape.
，okay.
And then just
What is Smurfette? No one wanted that hit. More than Smurfette.
so like in this way you can put a photo inside.
Oh yeah, a little pocket. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
those kind of like a little pocket. And then so we can make a couple pocket, like each page you can do a pocket.
Sure.
This one, let me think. We can do like, see if we can
Oh, on
do
the
like,
angle, yeah.
yeah, triangles like this one. I think will work.
Yeah.
You're actually kind of bad at it.
You're also bad at it. That's why you're really, really good at it.
So just you can kind of do like any shape.
Yeah. You could even put like a little square for where you could mount a photo.
Yes.
You know, like a little frame or something. Yeah.
Yeah, like those ones you can just do like a frame and then photo.
Right.
And then let me see. This one I can trim those and then it's kind of like a small image. Oh,
Yeah. That would be cute.
if I have the, I was looking at this one. I might do the fire truck.
Yeah, those are really cute elements in that pack.
Yeah. And the next time I'm gonna do like a pop-up card. I think those are really cute.
Yeah, that's cute. Kelly was just saying it's so cute.
Thank you. Just to show us what you, when you finish it, can use your favorite papers.
Yeah, you know, that's it. You're using a lot of different papers in this, a lot of elements.
Yeah, it's a lot of possibilities. Yeah, I was like really busy. I started to work. I'm working Tuesday to Friday now.
Oh, okay.
And then I still do TikTok lives every day, like 2-3 hours after work.
Oh my gosh, that's a lot. Yeah.
Yeah. But everything goes good, so
Yeah. Well, you know, if it's worth it.
yeah, I figured out like since my parents are here, then I just can find a job. Not like a part-time job, I can work for a while.
Right. Well, that's a better schedule during the week.
Yes, like a Tuesday through Friday, and it's only 7 to 3. So it's really good time.
That is good. Well, next month we'll be back to our every Sunday, so that'll
Okay.
be a little easier anyways.
Yeah. So I think we can do like this. Or maybe I will cut this tie off, like be straight and then be like this. I think.
Okay.
There's some more popcorn, Birdie. I see it.
Like this.
Right there.
Stop now, Ezreal. I'm in the middle of a lecture. My plan is simple. Find Smurf Village,
Okay.
capture all the Smurfs, rid them of their magic, and finally use that magic to become the most powerful wizard in the world. Look at me with hair. What? Why didn't you say so in the first place? Please. I spotted Smurfs in the forest. Well, it's my telescope.
Oh, that looks good.
So I kind of just made a pocket.
Yeah.
Sounds like this. Can you guys see pretty good? Or
Yeah, no, it's fine.
yeah, and
Yeah, blank
I want to leave this side blank so you can so we can put the photos, and
Sure.
then this can be like a little note or just the photos as well. Okay.
Mhm. Oh, yeah.
And then let me see. This side we just do like the simple little pocket.
Yeah, and that's good paper too.
Yeah.
Mom, so I just had supper, which is popcorn.
You still have to give everybody dinner tonight?
I don't know. He's eating popcorn already, watching
Oh,
movie.
geez.
Okay. So this is like a little pocket right here.
Mhm.
Okay. Then take those straight out.
Who was it?
I don't know.
Okay. Let me glue those.
Mom, can I just?
Okay. Let me just use some glue.
Then you got your purple right there. Then you got your purple right there. No, but ours.
That's a neat clock. I like that.
Yeah, it's really cute.
Me? Did you just say cute to me? Hey, Mom. Possibly I know all the Avengers characters. Mom.
Well, I'm a little busy, okay?
Just
We'll
tell
talk later.
Tell Cindy.
She can hear you.
Cindy, I know all the Avengers characters.
I can hear you. Are you watching TV?
Oh, no, I'm playing games.
Oh, you're playing games. Okay.
The thing is, I got 6,000 characters in that game.
Well, your mommy will be done in just a minute, okay?
Yeah. Yeah, they haven't seen me all day.
Well, you know that always stands to reason. I've got two cats sitting down here asking me to go upstairs. So, really, I get it.
Yeah.
They both came down. They're sitting here just staring at me. That's why I'm not upstairs.
Yeah, almost done. Okay, so I put a leaf on the bottom. So see like this.
Yeah.
It really look like cute. It's really cute. Wow.
That's adorable.
So and then when you open it like this.
Mm-hmm.
So you can stand on the desk.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can put some photos and then put it in the pocket. I hope you guys
Well, no,
like
it's a
this
great idea.
project. I'm sorry it's kind of fast, but it's cute.
Well, and this just if you remember to post the measurements, then we can duplicate
Yeah,
it.
I
'Cause
will
it-
do right now. So
All
you guys
right.
can try it. So the pages like this, I put a pocket, another pocket,
Yeah.
and then this is I cut fussy cut,
That'll do.
and this I saved a whole page
Yeah.
like this.
No, that's perfect. Now go play with your kids, and tomorrow you can post it. Don't worry about it.
Oh, I will post right now. I have it already. I write it down. So
All right.
yeah. Alrighty. I hope you guys enjoy it, and hope you guys try it.
Well, I thank you so much because I know it was tough for you to run all day and then come home and do this. Excuse me. But it was a great project. And I want to thank everybody for watching all day. And don't forget, it's all recorded. So if you want to go back and rewatch, we'll be there for you. And
Yeah, and
thank you, everybody.
Yeah, and if you guys have any questions, just ask.
We'll do. So you all take care, and we'll be back to the normal every Sunday schedule. And I'll get
Sounds
that together this week, and we'll be back to normal. But it was a good day. It was a good day. Thank you, Blanche and Patricia and Sarah and Ying. I had a nice day with y'all. I missed you, as a matter of fact.
Excuse me. So are we still doing the
Yeah.
noon, or are we doing 3 o'clock?
Oh, well,
Like,
it'll
what
be
time
2.
would that
We'll go
be?
back. We'll keep it at 2
back
o'clock.
to
Yeah,
2
so
o'clock?
2 o'clock
Okay.
will be 1 to you.
So
Yeah.
it'll be 2 o'clock.
Yeah.
Eastern
I think
time.
that later in the day was to be working pretty well. So,
Sounds good.
all right.
Alrighty. I hope you
Okay. Well,
guys
you have a
enjoy
good
this project. Okay.
Okay.
Bye.
Everybody take care. We'll see you
Yeah.
next week.
Bye.
Bye-bye.